Well, it's Christmas, and we got a lot accomplished in the last 5 days.
Yeah, that was the last post.
We did the kitchen. We finished out we put backsplash up.
Yep.
We were actually going to buy we bought backsplash.
We bought backsplash from
Floor and Decor, which is like an hour away. And we got back here, and of course, one of the boxes was bad.
Yeah.
So we didn't have enough to do it.
No.
So we're like, yeah, I'm not driving all the way back there. So we ordered some from Amazon.
For what?
I think it was $40 a box compared to $100 for the last stuff.
Yep.
And
so a third of the price.
Yeah, so we had used the Amazon stuff before, not this brand, but a different brand, and it was okay.
Yeah, it worked out okay. This was actually way easier to work with this time. Yeah, I think.
We put this up as peel and stick, basically. The whole backsplash, I think, cost us $120.
It did, yep.
We put it up in maybe 3 hours, 4 hours.
Yeah, if
maybe?
that. Yeah, it went really quick.
Yeah, maybe 3 hours. We just kept expanding it until it started to look good. And then we got edging. We got like a silver edging too on it, which finished it off actually really nicely.
Yeah, I even did that all by myself, and it turned out really nice.
This stupid electrical box was the only thing that really got us.
And then we got our sink. We got to cut out for.
Yeah, we got our sink. We cut that out. Of course, the template was too small, so. Once we got it cut, which was a perfect cut, by the way, we took the jigsaw, cut it all out, and then we had to make it bigger. I think we used the oscillating tool, the jigsaw.
We used a little bit of everything to try and get it to work, and it wasn't as pretty. Luckily, it's all covered up.
So we got this U faucet from Amazon, $39.
$39.
We also used one. We bought one originally for this, but it wouldn't fit because the cabinet was too low. So we had to buy a new one. We're using that in the house, and that's actually working really good.
It is. It's really nice. It has like the utility sink, big hose, so I can wash sake if need be. It works really good.
Yeah. So everything else is working good.
Yeah, the cabinets are sanded.
You got the cabinets stained and sanded.
Yep.
This wall we got to do a little work on yet.
Yeah, it needs a
we got some trim.
I got to do the trim.
We got the flooring in.
That took forever.
So
the curved wall,
of course, is done throughout the whole place. The area down here, what we did is we leveled it. So we bought 2 of these 5-gallon pails of leveler.
Yeah. Here,
they're actually powder. They're not pre-mixed.
It's not pre-mixed.
So they're powdered. And
the night we started to do it, you're like, we don't have a thing to stir it with, so you went down to the basement, took a dowel and like a 2x4 and made a stir stick with it.
Yeah, I made a stir stick out of a dowel, which worked okay.
Which it did, it was okay.
So the first night, what we did
we mix it to the directions.
We mix exactly to the directions. And then we poured it on, of course.
It didn't move.
Yeah, it just was kind of a big pool of stuff that was about 1 foot in diameter.
Yeah.
So fortunately we had squeegees. We didn't have a metal, we needed like a metal concrete rake.
Yeah.
But we had squeegees, and we're squeeging along the whole thing, trying to get it pushed into the
grout lines.
Because the grout lines were like over a 1/4 inch lower than the top of the tile.
Yeah.
Some places there was like a 1/2 inch gap.
So you can't put this laminate flooring on that because it'll crack.
Yeah. So 2 pails was not enough. So we spread that all out, and it took us. It started to set up long before we even got that. It set up within 10 minutes.
Oh yeah, and they were supposed to have 25-minute work time.
Yeah.
There was not 25-minute work time.
And so we're spreading the stuff around, and it's drying, and it's clumping, and it's just a mess. But we got it spread into like the grout lines. Originally, what we were going to do is pour it in with like a watering can.
Watering can.
Pour it in the grout lines, but it was so thick when we poured it, it just pooled up in big lumps.
Yeah,
in the grout.
It didn't.
So we looked at it and decided that wasn't going to work.
No, we went back.
So the next day we went back and bought six more pails.
6 more.
And we mixed it up thin.
Yes.
We put like a 1/2 gallon more water in it than they said to. And we poured those on, and we just made a production line. We poured it. I mixed it.
I spread it because it was hard for me to try and stir. Didn't have enough strength.
So we did that and got the whole floor covered.
Yep.
And that brought it up within probably an eighth of an inch in most areas. Most of them were actually pretty smooth.
Yep.
Most of them were 16. Eighth was the biggest gap we had.
Yeah, so we fixed it where we could use it.
We put the flooring down, and
it looks really good.
It's actually really
it's
solid.
settling really now.
Yeah, it's solid.
Yeah.
So we did some trim work.
Yeah.
We did the fireplace.
Yeah, that was a whole production of trying to figure out how we wanted to edge that and stuff, but it turned out good, I think.
Yeah, we sanded all the trim boards.
Mike sanded all the trim boards.
Which was a complete mess.
You were covered.
I was out yesterday.
Freezing.
Sanding probably 100 trim boards in the freezing weather. It's been freezing here. 3
We didn't
days
set it
ago,
for this.
the high was what, 18?
Yes.
And it was 11 degrees when we woke up. It was bone chilling. I mean, this is highly unusual. It's this big winter storm coming through. But we had not been in weather like that for 20-some years.
Oh, yeah.
With the RV, we could just drive around.
We didn't have to leave said RV for anything.
Yeah, and so the coldest weather we ever had was probably 35.
Yeah, we went through Texas at one time.
Yeah, or 30, I think, 30 degrees.
Was it 30?
Snowed the one time.
Snowed, yeah.
That was the coldest, but 11 brings back memories.
I don't know how y'all do it.
So it's still cold today. We woke up, it was 18 this morning, but it's warming up to 40 today.
Yeah, it's
and so we put in a heater upstairs.
Yes, that was a whole production.
There was actually a wall heater in here.
I'll take you up there.
And the spiral staircase. I'm a master at going up these stairs now.
Yeah, finally.
It's like after I've got up and down them 5,000 times. And we finished up our floor with a little bit of trim with what we could do there. It was kind of a tough one to figure out how to trim this floor.
To get this edge.
Because the edge is just against the wall. But yeah, we got this heater from Amazon. And it actually fit in. It replaced the old one perfectly.
Yep.
Thank God, because it's been cold.
It's been so cold.
That thing's been kicking out. So we got railings to put up here. We got the flooring done up here.
Yep.
We got the trim boards up here. Angie painted.
Yep.
Did a little bit of patching. Painted up here. And then the stairs we have to do yet.
Yeah, we bought a router table for that, so that'll be the next adventure for us to learn how to router.
Yeah. I've routered before, but...
I did in high school. That was a long time ago.
So we got the bathroom finished and painted. It actually turned out really well.
Mm-hmm. That was our first
real
attempt at drywall on our own.
Yeah, we're just doing the final trim here on the upper edges and waiting to get some other trim. This board, this
Oh, you fought with that last night.
This board here, of course, is coming apart because the planks, the wall is so wavy and the planks are like straight. So we've had to do some little bit of wall repair.
If I'm thinking about putting a chair rail in it to kind of hold it all together. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe once we get the trim on, things will be better. But the drywall turned out better than we suspected.
Yep.
We got to figure out how to trim this. I think we're going to just use a corner piece since it's like a doorway, but it's not an actual door.
Yep. Well, let's see. And you forgot about your ceiling fan.
Yeah, replaced the ceiling fan because the ceiling fan upstairs didn't work.
No. After you cleaned it.
No, it did work. It worked half the time.
Yeah.
Just as we needed it to blow the heat down from the upper area. So we got a little more trimming to do today. We mounted the TV. We went and picked up some recliners.
Yeah.
Some movie theater recliners. We're going to put those in. And for the big news, we sold the RV.
Yeah. So
the RV we sold 2 weeks ago, right? Mm-hmm. And we actually forgot to
update everyone.
We forgot to update everybody on our last videos. So we
struggled with selling it.
We just someone made an offer we couldn't refuse really. We felt it was a good time to sell it. We weren't going to be using it for at least 6 months. And we would have had to winterize it. We would have had to, and it was parked in our driveway. It was just a behemoth in the driveway. And of course, everybody who gave us a quote would come over and see it in the driveway and then up the quote by whatever percentage. So it was not it was not doing us a lot of good right
No,
there.
no. And it was hard not to use it all the time.
Yeah,
you know?
the couple that bought it, they're going to be traveling a lot with it. They were headed to Florida.
Yeah.
And so I think it was a good deal.
It went
for
to a
them.
good home.
Yeah, I did. It was a good RV. We're going to miss it.
Yeah.
It was. I'm scared to say that when we buy another one, it likely will not
be as good as that
quality,
one. No.
which is unfortunate. So we don't know what we're going to do yet. Maybe come this spring, we'll see where we're at with everything else.
Maybe a fun pull behind.
Maybe a tow behind. Maybe a smaller diesel.
Yeah.
Or something like that. We just have to find somewhere to put it. We've got a little area picked out that we're probably going to build a garage. So if that happens here this winter yet, then we'll probably
Then we have a better plan.
Yeah. So in the meantime, anytime we travel, I guess we stay at hotels and
then you think we're irritated before?
yeah. Especially when we can't have the dog with us very easily.
Yeah,
So,
that's the hard part. Saki loves being outside.
yeah. But so the RV is gone, and it was kind of a bittersweet moment at first. But now we've kind of gotten accustomed to it. We're so overwhelmed with everything we're doing here. We don't really have time to miss it. So
No, not yet. We
once,
will in the spring.
Once the weather warms up, maybe depending how the fishing goes, how the boat
if
goes.
we start out fishing and
There's all that. But so from now on here, we got a few more lights to put up, got a little more touch-up paint to do, a little more trim work, and then we got to put the shower together in the bathroom,
oh God, I'm afraid.
put the mirror, a few electrical outlets, and then do a little bit of staining,
Yeah.
and then we'll be done.
Yeah.
It'll be done.
Hopefully by the end of this week. Hopefully another 5 days it'll be done.
We keep saying in another week it'll be done, but it
Never
drags
is.
on and on and
Well, something
on.
always comes up. Like
Yeah.
that ceiling fan yesterday. Should have been a half-hour job. I mean, you were what into it? 2 hours? Two and a half?
That was a terrible, terrible ceiling fan. It was a terrible thing.
You can't say
And they
anything
had
nice about
They
it.
had it mounted so close to the wall that you had that much room between the blade and the wall, and yeah, I can't say enough bad things about that thing.
Yeah.
But it was a good deal. It was on sale.
No.
So it wasn't worth it though.
No.
We'll see how it lasts.
Yeah.
I mean, it seemed to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's working now.
So, but that's our Christmas update, and we're gonna keep working here. So keep watching.
Wish us luck.